All right, students, good evening, one and all. Welcome everyone once again to our channel Ahead Academy, and we are here in the middle of 40 days data analytics bootcamp on day 7. All right, mastering Python, the first part of the bootcamp. Fine. Before I could go ahead, I would be grateful if somebody could drop a message in the comment section whether I'm audible, visible to you, as well as my screen shared is also visible to you. Thank you. Good evening, Jitesh. Good evening. Okay. All good. Thank you. Thank you. Fine then. Thank you. Thank you, Parth. Thank you, Jitesh. Fine. All right. As usual, the way we always begin, a very quick recap of what we have learned in the class last time. Okay. We went ahead to explore the loops more, and we study the concept of while loop in Python. All right. And one more thing I would like to tell you, the topics of Python that we are covering up, you should not restrict yourself only to that extent. Understood? Very honestly speaking, 1 hour is an injustice to those topics. Understood? You should be curious. You need to explore more about them beyond the classes or after post classes. All right. Anyways, we learn the concept of the while loop. We also learned break, continue, and the pass keywords, more specifically their applications. Good evening, Darshan. Good evening. All right. We also learned where those keywords were applicable. You have to do abundant practice on while and for loop based programs. Understood? Because that's a very big source of logic building. You understood? Some of the practice questions that I had given you in the end of the class last time, you should be prepared with them. As I told you in one of the past class, we are trying to make this 40 days bootcamp a certificate course. But if it happens so, we will ask you to submit us those assignments. All right. Anyways, as per the timetable that I shared on several groups, right? Today we are here to work out on these topics. Let me write here in the notepad. These are all called as data structures in Python. Firstly, we are starting from string. String I'll keep out of the data structure. It's a simple data type. Then we'll move on to mm, list as a data structure, then dictionary as a data structure, set as a data structure, and tuple as a data structure. All right, we will try to complete them all, but there is too much to learn. Okay, if we talk about these 5 subtopics, there will be too much to learn. If we could complete by 7 p.m., well, if we cannot, I will take the remaining part as to be continued for tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. People, we are first starting with strings. All right, so here in my Jupyter notebook, which is already open, I declare one string. Say x is equal to Mumbai to Delhi. Okay, I have some intention behind it. I haven't given the spaces. I have some intention behind doing that. Okay, so if I could simply print x, okay, it has printed Mumbai to Delhi. All right. Now, what happens whenever we create a string? Python allots each letter of the string a unique identity called as an index number. Okay. For example, if there are 10 boys in the class, college allot them roll number so that each of these 10 boys can be uniquely identified. Right? No two boys will have the same roll number. Similarly, no two letter of the string in the memory will have the two same index number. Okay, what is the meaning of this index number, which is a unique recognition? Check it out. Just for some time, I open my spreadsheet or an Excel sheet. One moment, please. Sorry. Okay, so the string is Mumbai to Delhi. Okay, I would like to show you how this variable x in the memory looks like. Right? Ideally, a variable can hold only one value, but string is made up of multiple character or combination of character, numbers, special characters, spaces. Right? Even spaces can contribute to the string. Right? So whenever we create a string in your memory, a series of memory blocks get allocated. So this is how it looks. Say Mumbai, A, Mumbai, 2, E, E, L, H, I. Okay, so that you can see and make it a little bold, and I increase the size of it. All right. Now, first letter, this is altogether X. Okay, first letter in the string is given an index number 0. Means numbering starts from 0. Means at index number 0, element M of the string is present. This is index number 1. This is index number 2, 3, 4, 5. In a sequence, people. Index numbers, this numbering goes in a sequence. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Right? So starting from 0, and the last index number over here is 12. That means the total length of this string will be 13, because we started counting from 0, correct? How to know that? Suppose if I print x as well as length of x, len is an inbuilt function to check the length of the string. We understand length, right? Darshan, if you are here with us, we understand length. Length of the string means string kitni lambi hai. See, if I say run, that's what it stated. Length of the string is 13. If length of the string is 13, that means last index number will be 12. Why? Because numbering of this 13 letter or character started from 0. Again and again, the same point to be spoken. Right? Now, suppose if I want to display who is string element at index number 6. Check it out. How we will write that? We simply have to write print x in the square bracket 6. Remember, index numbers are always written inside the square bracket. You cannot write like this. This is an error. You can't write like this. Okay, so index numbers are referenced only inside the square bracket. How to read it? Element in string x at index number 6. Okay, or element at position number 6 or index number 6. Index number 6 means element number 7. Counting है आगे चल रहा है ऊपर, correct? So it is T. Look, it has printed T. Check it out. Yep, it is. Fine. So similarly, who is element at index number 11? If I want to print that also, print x of 11 means element in x at position number 11. So it is H. Is that correct? Fine. So this is how individual index numbers are referenced. Now suppose you want to refer to the range of characters in the string. Say I want to access string from AITODE. All right, look what will I write. Print, print x of 4 colon 10. Means starting from position number 4 up to 10. Come on, display all the characters in the string starting from position number 4 up to 10. But 10 is never included, it will stop at 9. Okay, index number 10 is an upper limit in the range, like we have used the range function in the for loop. 10 itself is never included, it will stop one less than 10, that is at 9. So let's guess what's an output first before practically executing. So starting from 4, that means 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here it will stop. Okay, so AI to AITODE. Okay, let's run. Is that correct? Fine. So similarly, if I leave it like this, come on, 4 to the 12. 12 means it should stop at 11. And who is at 11? H. Am I right? The last letter shown here is H. So at 11, that is H. And suppose if you don't write till where, you leave the upper limit empty, that means till the end. Okay, that means till the end. See, hoping you're understanding that till the end of string. That empty means end of string. And the upper limit, if it is empty, suppose I write here 10, but from where if I leave it empty, that means right from the first index number, that is 0. Okay, this is called as slicing of the list, people. Okay, 4 colon 5 or 4 colon 10 or 4 colon 9 or 1 colon 9. This is called as slicing of the string. Okay, I pause here for a moment. Any doubt from your side? Any question you would like to ask? Everything so far understood? Darshan, Parth, Jitesh, list slicing, is that clear? You want me to repeat something till here? How to reverse the slice? Okay, for that you have to do it like this. See. Okay, let me store it in somewhere. We say y is equals to x of 4 to 10. Print y. Okay, let me remove the extras from here. Y. And if I could write like this, y dot reverse. Correct? Reverse. Print the type of y. Okay, just print y. Okay, fine. So let's do one thing. Y is equals to str of y dot reverse. This is another way. This was simpler one, but I wanted to show you without it. Just a moment. I'm not printing it. Print Y. I think this would be simpler. Instead of using an inbuilt function reverse, check it out. Like instead of going from 4 to 10, if I write 10 to 4, but the step size minus 1, right? Take it both. This was no need. Simply write like this: print, print, code as small as possible. First, let us print this way, say 4 to 10. If you don't specify the step size, it will always be from left to right traveling. This is what is left to right. Starting from Mumbai or starting from M, that means 0 towards 12. And if you want to come back, travel in a reverse order, then you have to write the step size as minus 1. So 4 to 10, this is how it prints: AITOTE, right? And 10 to 4, that means L. L because we have taken 10 here. If you take 11, that would take much better. See now. Because if you write 10, it will go till 9. Am I right? Fine. So this is how it will go. So this time LEDEOTI. A because I think we need to write here one more. That's 3. I think this is your answer. If you could say reverse the string or reverse of a string. Is that you asked or something else you asked? No, 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 Neha. The function to reverse the string is reverse itself. Okay. What is Parth asking is reverse a slice. Parth, is that clear now? Neha, the function to reverse the string is reverse itself. Yes, ma'am. Clear. Okay, 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 fine. I can't see the screen. Darshan, rejoin. Rejoin again because others can see the screen and there's no issue at my end, also, I think. Okay? Fine. Chalo, take it, clear. Let's go ahead from here. Let's see what maximum we can cover up with respect to string. Alright. So that was all about slicing of the string. Guys, would like to show you something more interesting. Strings can be numbered from, or string can be traveled from right to left also. Understood? Instead of reversing, you look, strings are given the index numbers 0 to 12 from left to right, but from right to left, the index number starts from minus 1. That means the last character of the string is index numbered as minus 1. So this is minus 2, this will be minus 3, this will be minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11, minus 12, and minus 13. All right, fine. So if I write like this, come on. Now it's your turn. You have to be a little faster. Quick. Guess the answer and write me in the comment section if you can. Print, print. X of minus 7 to minus 2. Okay, you want to travel from minus 7 to minus 2. That means from minus 7, and this is minus 2. Remember always that slicing always by default happens from left to right only. Okay, slicing by default happens from left to right. So minus 7 to minus 2 means it should stop at one less, that is minus 3, correct? And an expected output is TODEL. All right, TODEL. Let's quickly have a look. Is that clear? Right. And what if I write the step size as 2? That means you want to take a hop of two elements every time. Hop means jump. TDL. How come this is an output? TDL. Right. So this is element at index number minus 7. 2 means what? It will jump and take a hop of 2. So D. Am I right? After D, the next alternate element, because it is going to take a jump of 2. So E will be skipped and then L. After L, the hop of 2 will take you to I, but that is index out of bound. Hoping you are understanding. Right? So what if I take a reverse of this string? Instead of minus 7 to minus 2, I write minus 2 to minus 7. Then make sure you have to give a step size of minus 1 here if you want to go in a reverse order. Is it right? Fine. So if you want to go in a reverse order, you have to give it a step size of minus 1 or minus 2, whatever that you have wanted. Is it right? So HEO. Tell me how this HEO has come. Minus 2, first of all, minus 2 to minus 7. That means it will stop at minus 6, correct? Because you have given a step size of minus 2, it is going to take a hop but in reverse order, not from 7 to 2, but from 2 to 7, right? So that's correct. H, then hop of 2 will take you to E. After E, hop of 2 will take you to O. All right. What if there is a combination of one negative and one positive, like this? If I travel from 7 to minus 4, okay, 7 to minus 4. Okay, so where is 7 first of all? This is 7. And where is minus 4? Minus 4 is here, correct? So 7 to minus 4 means what? These three elements are covered up. But minus 4 has to be left, so it will stop at one less, that is 8. Or let me say minus 5. Right? So 7 to minus 4 in a range, these three elements were covered up, but one lesser than minus 4. So we have to stop over here. So O and D are only expected output. Right? So let's check that. It happens on O and D. Are you understanding slicing? Yes, Toodle. Thank you for the people who are referring here. Thank you. Is slicing clear in the string? Okay, fine then. If it's clearer, then let's go ahead. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. People, let's see how to add to string, because even string addition is possible. Okay. So we have one string over here called as Mumbai to Delhi, and or let me take a simple string. It's fine. Let me take simple string this time. Say A is equal to Mumbai and B is equal to Delhi. If I say print A plus B, let's see whether first of all it is possible also or not. Yeah, the two strings are added. The better technical term to use here is programmatically correct one, concatenation. Concatenation is nothing but the joining of the two string. And suppose if you want space between A and B, so no problem. No problem. You can always add a space like this. Plus A plus B. This double quotes means it is a space. So A is concatenated with a space and space is concatenated with B. Check. So that's Mumbai to Delhi. All right. Fine. This is called as string addition, people, or string concatenation. To your surprise, the two string can be multiplied also. Okay, we can multiply two string also. For example, print A into 3. So what is A? Mumbai, and the output will be Mumbai, Mumbai, Mumbai. Okay, suppose you don't want something to execute unnecessarily, you can make that line to begin with hash. Hash, people, see, this is what I use, hash. Hash means that's a comment in Python. All right, ideally the line which is commented, Python ignore to execute that part or that line. Okay, this is a single line comment. We can also comment multiple lines of code in Python together. When the time comes, we'll see how to do that. As of now, this is enough. Okay, so next time you see, you got rid of that part in the output. Right? Sometimes it happens that you don't want to delete the code also, and you don't want to execute that code also. Option is, or solution is, you better keep that code commented. Right? So A into 3, that means Mumbai, Mumbai, Mumbai. And if I write like this, B into 4, B into 4, Delhi, 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 Delhi. Is it right? What will happen now? If I write B into 4 plus A into 2, and all together I put it in a print statement. Is it right? So B into 4, that means Delhi, 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 Delhi. A into 2, that means Mumbai and Mumbai. And both the output, because even the output is a string, got concatenated, and this is the result. Is that clear? See, you can multiply a string any number of times, but you cannot multiply two string together like this. You can't write like this, A into B, that is Mumbai into Delhi. That will give you an out error. This is what it is. Okay, can't multiply sequence by a non-integer data type. You can multiply string only with an integer, but not with a non-integer data type. That's not right. Is that clear? Fine. So this is string concatenation. We also learn how to multiply the two string. Would like to show you something about strip, people. Strip. This is the word I use. Stripping. Okay. Stripping means simply removing the blank spaces from the string. Okay, empty spaces or blank spaces from the string. For example, this is our string. Say C is equal to a lot of spaces in the left, and Mumbai to Delhi. All right, fine. What do we simply write is C dot L strip. Okay, L strip means remove the spaces from the left side. Stripping means getting rid of the white space. Okay, so if I print it, look, try to print it before stripping, see how it looks. I should write print C. Exactly. So before stripping, it used to look like this, but after I remove the spaces from the left side, this is how it is looking. Okay, similarly, like C, I have another string here called as D. Say Mumbai to Delhi, and I have a lot of spaces in the right side. Okay, so the same two lines of code, if I could write print T and also D dot, this time not L strip but right strip. Okay, let me run the code. All right. Okay, or let me do one thing. Let me comment these two lines. I don't want. I don't want. All right. Anyways, the spaces from the right side has been removed. It is showing you the spaces here as well, but since these are the spaces in the right, you could hardly figure it out. You look, my selection is not going beyond it. That means these are all the white spaces. Even if I'm dragging my mouse to select the rest remaining part of the line, but it is unable to do it. So these white spaces have got removed here. All right, fine. If I could write only d dot strip, that means it will remove the white spaces from both left side as well as right side. You want to check? Check like this. Say E is equal to Mumbai to Delhi. So let me write print E first and E dot strip. Is that correct? So we have a lot of left spaces, we have a lot of right spaces, but this is stripped. That means no left and right spaces. Hoping you're understanding. These are called as formattings done on the string, people, before the data actually go for analysis. Okay, say I want to get rid of all the empty spaces. Source data contains a lot of spaces. You understand my point? So people have put in a lot of spaces in the left, in the right, in addresses, in the contact numbers, while data entry, a lot of empty spaces or blank spaces got accepted, and now we really want to get rid of them. So this is why we use stripping. Hmm. Unfortunately, there is no such function which could remove the spaces from the middle of the string like this. Say Mumbai to Delhi. No. You can either remove the string from the left side, you can remove from the right side, or you can remove from both the sides, but you cannot remove from the middle. All right. Fine. Okay. So that's all about stripping. Now let's learn something about justification. Let me take a new cell. Here we go. Say I have a string here called as Z, and that is again Mumbai to Delhi. All right, Mumbai to Delhi. Now I want to this time do the reverse of stripping, means I want to add some white spaces. Okay, maybe you want to leave some space for the margin or something like that. You want to add some white spaces. That's called as justification. Okay, so Z dot R just. Let me take a string length of 40. Okay, that means justify. Right, justify the string up to length of 40. Check the output first. Check the output, see how it looks. Let me print Z first. Okay, you could see this is a resulting string. Okay, right justify the string means spaces will be added in the left. Okay, and that doesn't mean 40 space will be added. No, 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 40 spaces won't be added. 40 will be the total length of the string after adding spaces. That means what will be the length of the string? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 or 40 minus 13, that means 26. So 26 spaces were added in the left to right justify the string and make a total length of 40. Are you understanding, guys? Right, what about now? What about now if I could write it as 30? 30, the total length of the string is 1313, and you want to justify it towards the right side. So R just will bring string to the right by adding spaces in the left. Hmm? Justifying the right means shift the string to the right side by adding or filling spaces in the left. How many spaces in the left? That should be accordingly calculated by the number as argument mentioned here. Is it right? Say 30 will be the total length after adding spaces. So 30 minus 13, 17 spaces would have been added in the left. Check it out. Okay. What if I say 20? 20. That means total length should be 20 after R justified. Correct? So the total length should be 20. But length of the string itself was 13. So 20 minus 13, that is 7. Total 7 spaces were added in the left. Okay. Similarly, you can do L just also. L just, right? So what if I do like this? Print L just. Okay, say 20. Okay, you could see the string has been left justified. Okay, when you say L just, so string will be brought to the left side by adding some spaces on the right side. Okay, string will be brought to the left by adding some spaces on the right. And what if you write just? No, that means not just what should be center actually. My mistake. It's not just. L just, R just, and center. Center means it will justify the string from both the side, left side also and the right side also. Mind you, we correct ourselves. There is no function called as just or justify. The function to justify in the center is center itself. All right. Fine. So 20 will be the total length of the string after justifying it in the center. That means equal number of spaces in the left and in the right side. Okay. Come on. Are these two functions clear, ma'am. Both the data types should be same. We can't add string to it. Yes, that's what part. Sorry to have delayed. I read your message now, actually. Right? Is stripping clear? Stripping means removing the blank spaces from the string. Right? Then what we came across next, justify. L just R just is a reverse of split. That means adding more number of spaces inside it. Alright. We can also sort it. Okay, just a moment. I have some problem here. 1 minute, please. Okay, just a moment, guys. So sorry to have keep you waiting. Okay, fine, gone. Hmm? Anyways, coming across. So we learned how to strip, how to do justification. We saw string multiplication. We saw string concatenation. Am I right? The next thing that I have kept it noted to show you. That means if you want to replace something in the string. Okay, say this is my string. This is my string. Mumbai to Delhi. Okay, is there anything that is repeating? Okay, there is I. Check it out. There's I here. Everywhere where there is I in the string, say I want to replace it with hash or exclamation. Can I do that? So what can I do is I write z dot replace, okay, replace I in the string with hash. All right, replace I in the string with hash. Check. Okay, so wherever there comes I, that will be replaced with hash. You can replace a letter with more than one letters or characters also. Say hash, at the rate, and dollar. Alright, so wherever there is an I, it got replaced with hash at the rate dollar or hash at the rate dollar. Alright, or wherever there is capital M, I want it to be replaced with small m. Or wherever there is small m, we want it to be replaced with capital M, and so on. All right, so that is what is replacement used for. Of course, you cannot just restrict the replacement to happen at one occurrence, like only first I should be replaced, not all the i's. Understood? The inbuilt function replace is going to replace all the characters that will occur in the string by the reverse characters. Right, so replace will take two argument. First of all, what to reverse, and by which characters to replace. Right, okay, like replace, we have another function called as split. Okay, suppose you want to split a string, so let me show you how to do that. Say I want to split a string z, say by character a. All right, a. I think a need to be put here because it's a letter. Okay, check the output. What will happen, a will be skipped and the rest will become the substring. Okay, like mumb, this will become first half of the string, and because a is a character which will split this whole string into two string, right, so a will be removed. A is called as a delimiter here. Delimiter means separator. All right, and remaining part after a will become the second string. Right? And suppose if there are more than one a, that many number of substring it will keep forming, like this. Like this, say India is a country in Asia. Okay, India is a country in Asia. I don't want this string. Check it out. This is first A. Right? So string till here INDE. This will be the first string. A will be omitted. Space is space. This will be the second string. A will be omitted. Again space. After A, there's a space and country, and I think in this will be the third string or third or fourth string, whatever. Am I right? What about this A, guys? What about this A? Will it be considered? Yes, because small a and capital A are different, right? And you have asked the string to split only small ays, correct or not? I repeat it again. The string is asked to be split only small ay. So check the output there. Is that correct? So INDI, A has splitted the string into another part. Is A gone? Country in Asia. So A is gone. Am I right? After Asia, there's a space again, so we have taken the space. What if I split the string space wise? Okay, what if I split the string? You look, wherever there is a space, space has become a delimiter this time, and it has split the string into so many substring. India is a country in Asia. All right, come on. Your replies from your end. What about replace and split? Are these two functions clear? Replace and split, friends. Is this two function clear? That I come to know how much you are understanding, friends. No? Do you want me to repeat that part? Replace is clear, split is clear. Clear. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. All right. Thank you for that. Okay. Anyways, wanted to show you much more things about string, but with respect to string, we will stop here. Okay. There are so many other things you can always do R&D on yourself. Like if I do like this z dot lower means it will convert the entire string into lowercase. Check. So India is a country in Asia, converted into lowercase. And if I write like this, z dot upper, it will convert the string into uppercase. Or on the last instruction is executed. And suppose if I want to write z dot capitalize, only let me see how many of you are able to answer. What happened this time? Capitalize. Who got capitalized? Who got capitalized? Only the first character. Jitesh is right. Just the first letter of the string got capitalized. Is that clear? Fine. So we learned first of all how to number the index numbers of the string. Am I right? Index number in a serial order, both negative way and a positive way. Am I right? String concatenation, string multiplication, stripping, justification, lower, upper, capitalize, split. We also learned how to replace a character in the string by some other characters or letters. Hoping you are understanding. Clear. Fine. Okay. As for string, we will stop here. Okay. We have another sequence or data structure in Python called as list, which works 99.99% same as that of the string. Hmm? Even index number in the list also goes same. Check it out like this. Let me keep that part as it is. Say x is equal to, remember always a variable can hold only one value. But if you want to assign multiple values to the variable, first of all, it will be either list or string, or maybe it is a set or a tuple or a dictionary. But if it is a list, list is always created in a square bracket. Multiple values to the variable in list is assigned inside the square bracket. Right? So my list is made up of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We can go beyond 100 as well, since there is no limit how many elements can be inserted. Same. Check the length of the string. I'm sorry, length of the list. That's 10. Correct, because there are 10 elements. That means the last index number is going to be 9. Check out. X of 9, that's 100. What about x of 0? That's 10. What about x of 4? That means fourth index number. Am I right? Element at index number 4. Index number 4 means element number 5. Who is element number 5? That's 50. Correct? This is how we access individual element. But what if I write 4 colon 8? Right? So this is 0, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. That means starting from 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it right? 90 will be 8, so it will stop here. Correct? That's 4 colon 8. Hoping you are understanding. Alright. What if I want to? It's okay, it's already sorted actually. Let me do like this. Let me change it. This first number is 40, this number is 10, this number is 80, and this number is 50. This number is 100, and this number is 90. Okay, so when you write like this, x dot sort, it sorts the list in ascending order. Check it out. Okay, my mistake. Print the sorted list. One more time. Okay, one moment, please. Let me troubleshoot that. Okay, we are left with dictionaries. We are left with sets. We are left with tuples. Am I right? Fine, no issues. We can anytime do that tomorrow. This is my list. X dot sort. This is not going to give me an output, but I can still try. Alright, fine. Nope, never mind. I'll figure it out why it's not working. Otherwise, sorting ticket as of now for a point, it just sorts the list in an ascending order. Okay, starting from lowest going to highest. Alright, fine. So list is nothing but, once again, making a variable holding more than one values. We can have multiple values which are same like this. See, 60, 60, 60, and then 50 or 70. Right? I intentionally told you this point because this is not going to be allowed tomorrow by the set. This is called as, you can keep non-unique values as well. You see 60 is repeating so many times. That's fine. Okay, 60 is repeating so many times. Is that clear? Even negative index numbers are for list as well. Clear? Fine. I wanted to show you something instead of slicing as well. Okay, we learned about the index numbers. We learned. Okay, fine, fine, fine. What if I want to add a new element in the list? Try to understand this much, then we'll stop if this is too much for you. Okay, I want to add some elements in the list. How to do that? We simply have to write x dot append. Okay, say x dot append 200. Check what happens. Append x. Is that clear? Fine. It says x is append will always add an element in the end. Remember that. I repeat one more time. Append always add element in the end. Right? So if I write like this, append Mumbai, see how strange what happens. Is it right? Mumbai got appended in the end. Hoping you are understanding. Right? This is a one-time effect. If you could see, it's not saving it anywhere. Alright, fine. So x dot append. Append is always to add an element in the end. And suppose if you want to add multiple elements, say extend 10 comma 20 comma 30, or let me write this way: 1000, 2000, 3000, and it should be put in the list. Check it out. Okay. So if you want to add multiple elements, then instead of append, make sure that you're using extend. Okay, even extend adds in the end, but the only difference is with extend you can add in a list more than one element. Okay, with extend in a list you can add more than one element. So append and extend, both of them add elements in the end of the list. Append adds one value, extend adds more than one value. Right, if you want to insert an element somewhere in the middle of the list, okay, somewhere in the middle of the list, then you can always write like this: x dot insert. Say I want to insert a value between 20 and 30. Say I want to insert a value here that is 25. Right, that means 0 and 1. That means after position number 1, insert 25. Is that clear? Or I think I should have written a 0. Oh, but 25 is already inserted. Never mind. So let me use some other value. Say I want to insert 65. I need to check the index number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 1, guys. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Correct? So if I write here 10, okay, that means post number 10. Hoping you are understanding, right? So basically three functions that we need to use to add any element inside the list: one is append, another is extend. Append, extend, both to add elements in the end. One adds single value, another adds multiple value. Whereas insert is to add an element at a particular index number. So 10 over here is an index number, 65 is an element that we added. Fine. Okay. Just last 2 minutes which is remaining. Let's only learn how to remove an element from the list. Although tomorrow when I meet you, I will repeat adding and removing of element one more time. Okay. This part I will repeat it one more time. Okay. Suppose if I want to remove 3000. Okay. So I write x dot pop. Tell me what happens. Or let me take a new list. Can I do that? This error is due to 65 present here. Okay. By mistake. Unknown literal. Let me take a new list this way: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And I write here as x dot pop. Okay, remember pop always removes the last element from the list. We can delete element this way either by value or by index number. So if you want to delete element 30, 30 will be at index number 2, correct? 0 and 2. So if I write like this, 30 is gone. Am I right? You want, you can print X after that. So 10, 20, but 30 is not in the list. Right? So if I want to remove 50, 50, 0, 1, 2. Correct? So it's 2, 3. If I write 3, is it right? What got pop? 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 means fourth element. Correct. 40 would be gone. Am I right? Not 50, but the 40 would be gone. Right? So pop removes element by its index number. But if you don't want to remember the index number, because it was very difficult to remember who is at index number 4 and who is at index number 5 or 6 or 7, then you can always write a value. How? Check it out this way. So this is my present list. I don't want to remove anything. This is my present list. So if I write like this, x dot remove 40, I think we should print x after that. Correct. So this is far easy because we don't have to remember x is at which or what index number. Correct. Similarly, if I want to remove, let me say 70, so I simply write here x dot remove 40, x dot remove 70. So 40 is gone, 70 is gone. Remember, you can't write both of them together. This is wrong because argument, or let me say function remove, can accept only one value. Is that clear? This function accepts only one value. Hoping people are understanding. Fine. I think this is enough for the day today. We have learned too much, but would like to let you know some part of list is still left. Some ready-made inbuilt list functions we are still left to do. Tomorrow, when I meet you sharp at 6 p.m., we will first cover up the pending part of today, that is list, dictionary, set, tuple. This is very, very important in understanding the further part of the Python. All right, the rest part of the Python, it is very important. I can't give you any questions for assignment as of today, since most of the part of the planned activities left to be done. All right, fine. Let's give a quick recap of what we studied, people. Yes, Neha, correct. Remove and pop function is used. Correct. Okay, a very quick recap of what we learned today. Come on, we started with string. We learned how to add two string x plus y. We learn how to multiply two string, but string can be multiplied only with number. String cannot be multiplied with another string. Am I right? Okay, we learn how to convert string into lowercase, uppercase, dot lower, dot upper, dot capitalize, right? What we learned later, we learn how to add spaces in the string by using ljust, rjust. We learn how to remove the spaces from the string using lstrip, rstrip. Boys and girls, is that very correct? Good. Add spaces, remove spaces. Thank you, Neha. Thank you for that. Correct. You are helping me. Thank you for that. Then, how to replace a character in the string. How to split a string with respect to one character. Am I right? Split a string space wise or something. Am I right? Then we moved on to list. We learn how to create a list. We learn how to slice the list. How to travel the list in the serial order, both left to right and right to left. Is that clear? Then what are some inbuilt list functions? Like we can find the length of the list. All right. What rest? To add a new element, there are three different ways, that is add, extend, and insert. And to remove the data, we have two different functions, that is pop and remove. Pop removes the data by index and remove the data by value. Add also, yes Neha, there is add also, but I think I didn't show you add today. Append, you can say append, fine. All right. Okay, the class tomorrow is a connected class, an important one. Only if you understand dictionaries and all, the further data set when we go to analytics using NumPy, Panda, and all can be clearly understood. Right? So make sure that you're practicing enough well at home. Tomorrow, after completing this topic, I will give you a set of assignment to be completed from your side. Is that clear? Fine. Good time spending with you all. Please keep studying. Thank you so much. Good night. And if you really like our efforts, hard work, please like to our videos. Please ask other of your friends to join and do visit our channel. That would be of great help. All right. This would be spreading the mouth of word to others as well. Keep learning, please. Bye. Good night. Take care. See you back tomorrow. Be on time.